Okay, I'm with Bob Ingersoll now. Bob, what are you looking for as you check these brushless motors today?
We're going through, make sure that first of all that it's a motor, approved motor on the list.
Yep.
Then the next thing we check, there's 3 items on the rotor. There's an inner diameter here in the shaft section through the center of the magnet. It has to meet a certain diameter from 7.1 to 7.4. And we're also checking the outside diameter of the magnet to make sure that it's an as-supplied stock part and not a hybrid that's been taken from some other motor. And then the length of the rotor itself. Then we move on to the stator. In this case, super stock motor, so it's a 13.5 turn motor. Okay. We're checking the inductance on each one of the holes of the motor, so solder tab A, solder tab B, and C, so that it's not allowed to fall under a minimum reading. In this case, with this particular brand, it being a 13.5, the website has the lowest numbers posted on it, so 21 would be the lowest reading. I am still keeping this character for you, and that 22.10 in case you guys know. 22.1 and 22.7. So at this point, return the motor to the driver, and he's required to reassemble the motor in front of us.
Okay.
So that we know the parts we checked that are right go back into the motor.
Okay.
At that point, he presents it back to me, and I'll give it a 9D sticker number, record that, match it to his name and the vehicle and the class he's running in, and then we will seal the screws on the end of the motor so it cannot be disassembled and anything changed inside the motor after it's shown to be legal.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for explaining it.
You're welcome.
12 people is nothing out there. For example, we got 12 people on the track right now.